Hi, it's Monday. It's January 25th, and for those of you who don't know me, my name is Serena Rustamano. I am a Diamond Beachbody coach and the CEO and founder of Team Ferocious and Free and Serena Rustamano. And what I wanted to talk about with you really quick is what the heck is a coach? Who am I? What are you doing here? Who is this crazy lady talking to me? I have no idea who she is. So basically, I'm a mom. I have a 4-year-old son, and I suffered a lot with eating disorders for a very, very long time. They took over my life. I became obsessed with working out. Pretty much everything I did was unhealthy. There was no balance. I was either too skinny or I wasn't skinny enough. I didn't know how to eat properly. I felt left out. I never felt like people really understood me. There was just something weird missing from my life. And one day I was on Instagram and I was looking up all these different fitness pictures, and I stumbled upon this girl's page. And she was really cool. She was just normal, this like normal girl getting healthy and eating these like really cool looking healthy foods. And I messaged her and I was like, what do you do? How do you look this good? Like, what is this? And she was like, oh, I'm a Beachbody coach. And I was like, what the heck is that? So she basically explained to me what she did, which I'll get to. And she's the reason why I do this, because going through all those years of stress and anxiety and depression and just being really insecure and having bad self-esteem, I really want to pay it forward and help other people, because I believe that no matter what terrible thing you've gone through in your life, you have a second chance and you always have the opportunity to make your life what it's really meant to be. So I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian. I am a certified personal trainer, but that really has nothing to do with this. But what I am is very, very passionate about helping people and about making the most out of my life. I was a very, very negative person. I basically was just like, okay, I'm stuck in this mediocre whatever life. I'm just going to wake up and do my daily routine. And now I'm happy and positive, and I actually look forward to waking up in the morning to see what the day has to bring and who I can help and what people I get to meet. So that's the basic rundown of who I am. I wanted to let you guys know that at any point, if you have questions or you want me to elaborate on anything, just write it down. I will be able to get to them, but I'd like to save them to the end so I can just give you all the information that I'm able to in this short time. I don't want to take up your whole night. So I want to let you know about different types of coaches. There are, I'm going to meet you. Or not, because I can't do it. There we go. So there are business coaches. There are people like myself who are interested in building an income. That's what I do. This is my full-time job. I'm creating a full-time salary from home in my pajamas. You guys are lucky that I have a little bit of makeup on, because normally my hair is just in like a crazy bun, because I don't have to get dressed up to go to work, and it's just really convenient. Not everybody has to be involved in the business. I want to make that super clear. You do not have to run a full-time business. You do what you want to do, whatever your priorities are, you have to honor them. So when I started, I just wanted accountability for my health and for my fitness, because I was just miserable. Like I said, I was in a really bad place, and I decided to become a coach because I knew that it was going to hold me accountable, and I was going to be forced, to stop making really unhealthy choices in my life. And it has turned into working a full-time business because I've just fallen completely in love with everything about Beachbody. So you can build a business, you can do this part-time and just, make a little extra money, like a couple $100s a month to pay a bill, to pay some bills. You can do this to be in the best shape of your life. You can do this to learn how to get healthy. You can do this to help people get healthy. You can do this for the community. I mean, I can't even tell you how many incredible friends that I have made from this experience. Pretty much everyone I've met through social media, which is why I think Beachbody is unbelievable, because you make friends through social media. I don't have to, hold meetings in person. I don't have to drive to anyone's house. You don't have to drive to anyone's house. You don't have to get your kids in the car and go out in the rain. Everything is done in the convenience of your own home. We run monthly health and fitness support groups. So pretty much that's a really awesome way to get started in this. If you want to do this because you want the support, you want the motivation, you want the accountability, that's the way to do it. And I will definitely get into that with you if it's something that you're interested in. And something that's really important for me to let you know is that, I'm not a salesperson. I think sales is gross. It skeeves me out. Every time I see, I hope this doesn't offend anybody here, but like a Jamberry or an It Works wrap or any of that stuff, it skeeves me out, because this is a business and helping people. We are a business to help people. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. This is for people. This is not for gimmicks. This is not a quick fix or a get-rich-quick scheme. If that's something that you're interested in, I definitely cannot help you, because it's not what I stand for. It's not what I believe in. I believe in hard work, really working for what you want and what you deserve. So this is not gross, icky sales. You're selling yourself. You're marketing yourself to show people what you have to offer, how you can help them, how you can change their lives, how you're changing your life. People want to be with you on your own journey. You're not expected to be in amazing shape. When I started, like I told you before, I was still struggling with eating disorders. So I definitely was not in good shape mentally or physically or emotionally. People want to be on that journey with you because they want someone they can relate to. They want to know that you have struggles too, because if you come off as this perfect person, how are they going to feel comfortable going to you? For example, if I ate squeaky clean every single day, if I have people who, I want to work with, what if they have a cupcake or a burger or whatever? They're not going to feel comfortable coming to me, because they're going to think, oh, well, you have to eat perfectly and be perfect all the time to be a coach. It's not true. Take it from me. It's not true. I still eat what I want when I want it. I just, it's learning healthy balance. It's learning moderation. It's learning how it fits into your goals. So please don't think that you have to have ripped abs. You need to have amazing muscle. No, it's not like that at all. You could be any shape or size, and you're just perfect and amazing and beautiful how you are. I promise you. So it's, like I said, it's not, a sales type of thing. And if you're wondering, well, how do you do this? What exactly do you do? So basically you share your life. You share the ups and the downs. And this is, again, through social media. You share your whole life, your personal life, and that, it's up to you how in depth you want to go. I'm not going to tell you what you should do, what you have to do. Some people are not comfortable posting really intimate things on social media, and I respect that 100%. I personally don't have much of a filter, so it doesn't bother me to share things, and it's actually really helped, because I've been able to reach people who have gone through and are currently going through really, dark struggles. But anyway, you share your life, you share what you're doing today, you're sharing, it sounds silly, but the food you're eating, the meals you're preparing, the fitness program that you're doing, what you did with your son yesterday, how you visited your mom over the weekend. It's normal, everyday, just typical things you share with people. And people are attracted to you because you're being yourself, not because you're constantly flexing. And I mean, you should be sharing, fitness photos so people can see that you are working on yourself. But it's not just, you know, flexing, showing off your abs and your butt and leg day and all that stuff. All, you know, that stuff is fun and I do it too, but it's sharing everything. It's sharing how you're becoming a better, more positive person. And basically you share yourself, you tell stories. You tell stories through your past and through your present, and you tell stories through where you're going. And it's the good, it's the bad, it's the ugly, it's the indifferent. It's never just good stuff, because like I said, people don't respond to perfection. I really have found that people are turned away from it because it doesn't exist. It's fake. So you're probably wondering, okay, well, you know, how do you get paid to do this? Like, it sounds pretty simple, right? I mean, I think it does. It's fairly easy. You work out, you show people you're working on yourself, help people, giving out advice. If people come to you, I need a free recipe. I need a healthy recipe. Can you help me with that? Yeah, you do that. And what that does is it builds a relationship. It builds trust. Those people know that you're there to help them. And that's the foundation of it. It's just helping people, being there. And if you're wondering, of course you are, how you get paid, because let's be honest, you have to make money. This is a business. You have to make money to survive and pay your bills. You get paid through commission, through Beachbody product orders. You get a 25% commission, which I think is fantastic. I was expecting like 10, maybe 15%, but 25% is pretty good. And then once you hit your first big milestone in the business, you get Team Cycle bonus, which I will definitely explain to you. It's not as complicated as, you know, it might sound, but there are two ways to get paid: commission, Team Cycle bonus. And Team Cycle bonus is the residual income. So let's say you have a week where you don't have any sales. Team Cycle bonus is what's going to keep your paycheck coming in. So my first week of being a coach, I knew nothing. I jumped in and I was like, okay, what do I do? I had no idea what the hell I was doing. And I still made, I think I made like $111 paycheck my first week. So even if you have like no clue what's going on, all you have to do is try. You just have to believe in yourself. Help one person. I'm telling you, it just starts with one person. I remember exactly who I helped the very first time, and now she's actually a teammate of mine. So everything just comes around full circle. And I guess we can get into, let's see, how does it work? You know, how do you start? So not a lot of people know this actually, but there are two ways that you can start. One is a way that I recommend to everybody because it's not what I did. And I think it's the much better approach. The other way is not right or wrong. It's just my personal opinion. But in order to have, you know, the resources and the tools that you need to really be successful, to have the backbone, the fitness, the nutrition, the accountability, the support, the motivation, ordering a challenge pack and enrolling yourself in a monthly challenge group with your coach is the way to do it, because that way you have all the products that you need, you're going to get your results, and then that is what you're going to share. This is what I'm doing. This is how it's helping me. This is how it's changing my life. Do you want to do this with me? Can I help you do it? And the reason why I said I recommend that is because I didn't know about it when I signed up. My coach knew that I was having a lot of financial problems, and I just signed up with the enrollment fee, $39.95, one-time fee. That was it. So there's no right way, there's no wrong way, but I definitely think that having everything that you need is the way to go. And when you enroll with a challenge pack, you actually get that one-time fee completely waived, which is awesome. So you're getting a full fitness program, you're getting 30 days free of Beachbody On Demand, which is over $2,000 worth of Beachbody programs that you stream to your laptop, your phone, your basically like any smart device. I'm not good with technology, so I stopped naming them. But you get a month of Shakeology also, which is your nutrition, your superfoods. And another reason why this is so awesome financially is because if you were to get all that stuff separately, you'd be spending at least $70 to $90 more. And coming from a place where I struggled big time financially, I just want to save people money, even if it's like 15 bucks. That's what? Almost a whole tank of gas at this point, I guess, depending on where you live. And I also just, it's important for me to be really honest all the time. If you don't know me, that's my motto. I'm brutally honest, but I'm not mean. I'm full of tough love. I say it like it is. I'm just honest because I think that sugarcoating is bull. It's a waste of time. I don't see the point in, wasting anybody's time, especially my own. It took me a year and a half to sign up to be a coach. Not because I didn't think I could do it. Of course, I was hesitant. But it took me a really long time because my husband and I were in a really, really bad place financially. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because I don't want you to think that you have to have buckets of money hiding in your house. This is not something where you have to like invest. You don't have to buy a $300 starter kit and sell it. But it's important for me to let you know that you can start at the bottom. You don't have to have a lot of money in your bank account. It's a one-time investment. And anyway, it took me a really long time to sign up because we were on food stamps and we had government assistance. I wanted to do this so badly. Every day. I literally ached because I wanted to do this so badly. And we couldn't even spare the sign-up fee. It's really hard to talk about, but it makes me happy at the same time because that $39.95 literally changed my life. And I remember when my husband came home one day, he was working with high school kids, teaching them music, marching band, drumline. And one of the parents gave him a Visa gift card. And he gave it to me so I could sign up to be a coach because he knew how badly I wanted to do it. And he knew how badly I wanted to change my life. And he knew I wanted to change my family's life. We were just tired of struggling. And he knew that this was what was going to get us out of that hole. And it has 100%. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm a rich woman. I don't live in like, a money pit or anything like that, but my whole life has changed and I want nothing more than to help somebody change their lives, whether it's through, financial problems or learning how to just be a healthier, happier person, feeling like you belong, feeling like this is where you're meant to be in life. Whether you need motivation, you need inspiration, you just want to be a happier, healthy person and you want to pay it forward. That is why I do what I do. And that is why I just want you guys to know everything. It's not all rainbows and butterflies and fucking sprinkles. It's emotional. It's a very emotional thing, but it's worth it. It's worth it and you're worth it. And some days it's going to be hard work, but I swear to you, if this is what you want in your life, this is what you need to do. You will never regret it. You just have to seriously believe in yourself. So now that I went off on a tangent like a jerk, I know some of you guys are on the phone, but I'm going to unmute everybody where you can do it yourself if you're able to. And if anyone has questions, I'm sure there's still a lot of things you're not super sure about, but if anyone has any questions, just shout it out. I want to get them in before the call runs out. So if you have anything, please let me know. Don't be shy. I'm an open book. I'll tell you anything you need to know. Don't be shy, people. So let me ask you guys, since you're being quiet and shy, who in here is interested in something like this because of financial reasons?
I have a couple of questions.
Yeah, go for it.
I didn't know if you could, I kept asking, I think I was muted. Like how much is it for the challenge?
Yeah,
like
oh my gosh.
You said that's the way you would recommend.
I'm so glad you asked that because going off on my tangent, I realized I didn't even tell you guys. So there are different, I'm so sorry about that. I'm not surprised at all actually though, because that's what I do. But there are different challenge packs for different goals. So depending on what your specific fitness goal is or what your goals are, the challenge packs will vary. There are specials every month. I will tell you that. Some of them are broken down as easy as $5.50 a day. So if you think about, all right, what's $5.50? What would I normally spend that on? Something that probably isn't benefiting you, you know? If there's a specific, if you want to talk to whoever invited you onto the meeting to figure out the exact challenge pack that fits your goals the best, that would be my recommendation. They range greatly. The specials are always the lowest ones. So this month we have Hammer and Chisel, 21 Day Fix. There's another one, I'm totally blanking. But you get your month of Shakeology, your fitness program, your coach fee waived, you get your nutrition guide, you get all your recipes and your meal plans provided from your coach, and you get the 30 days free of Beachbody on demand. This month the specials are on sale for $140.
Oh, okay. Would you say 140?
Yeah, so that's everything that you get for $140, and it's a one-time buy. Like you don't have to buy a challenge pack again and again and again and again. That's what you get.
Okay, so like if you buy the challenge pack and you say you don't have to buy it again, does that mean like each month you get the Shakeology, or after? Okay, like say you do the 21-day challenge. Okay, so you pay the $140. You said for that month you get the Shakeology as well as the meal plans and all of that. Oh, yeah. That's great.
Good question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I had a few more actually. Okay, when you talk about making sales, like is it with your friends and things that you talk to it about, or is it like for instance with me, I bought the Payo, and then I was assigned Brianna as a coach, and so is that how like your referrals come, or?
So basically, it's your friends, it's your family, it's your coworkers, it's literally anybody in your life. And what happens is that one person that you help, they can refer a friend for helping, and then that friend, when they get their results and they're happy, they're going to refer another friend, and it's basically just this giant domino effect. And the great thing about that first milestone that I told you about, when you hit Team Cycle,
Yeah.
when you get there, you start to get free customer leads. So Beachbody gives you customers for helping people.
Okay. And then, do you get a website when you sign up to be a coach?
Good question. Yes, you do. You get a free website. It's got a blog. You can track your measurements. You can put pictures. You can put updates. You can make friends. You can join the message boards. There's so much information. But yeah, you get your own website.
And that's with like when you sign up for the 21-day challenge?
That's when you sign
Or
up.
is that separately?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That's when you sign up as a coach, period.
Okay, so like if you want to be a coach, but like you said, you want to do it, you're recommending doing it like starting out with a challenge pack.
Yes.
So if you sign up for the challenge pack, do you automatically become a coach, or that's separate?
If you enroll with a challenge pack as a coach, then you're automatically in as a coach. So there's two ways. You can either purchase a challenge pack as a customer, or you purchase it as a coach. So when you purchase it as a coach, you get your fee waived right on the spot.
Oh, okay. And then the other one, my other question is like after the month is up for your challenge, and you want to continue with the Shakeology, how much is the Shakeology monthly?
So actually, as a coach, you get that 25% discount, and you also have the opportunity to earn yours for free. And you you do that by helping just 3 people every month. I know that Brianna does that. I do that too. My husband does it, and we're fortunate enough to not have to pay for it. So that's definitely an option that you would want to explore.
Oh, okay, because that was my other question. Like, if I become a coach, can my husband as well?
Absolutely. I signed my husband up as a coach, and it's awesome because you have the extra support and the extra push at home, someone to get healthy with, and I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, because like for us, I mean, I got the Shakeology in for a week, and just in that week's time, like my energy level was like raised immensely, and so like that's something that for sure I want, to keep having is the Shakeology, but I'm also interested in the coaching as well. I mean, I have a lot of weight to lose. I put on a lot. I had used Chalene Extreme, but it wasn't through Beachbody, I don't think, at that time. Or maybe it was, and I just didn't know because I was doing it with my daughter. And I got really fit. And but then I was sharing with Brianna, my grandson was born, and he had half of a heart. So we went through, like, this has been 5 years, and in the last year I put on 100 pounds. So it's like I want to get that off, and I want to keep it off and teach others, through even the hard times and the stressful times that you can keep the weight off,
Yep, absolutely. I think you sound like a fantastic woman, and that's amazing. That makes me so happy to hear all that. And
for me, my thing was is I did, like you were. It really hit home when you were talking about, you were constantly. See, I've struggled with weight issues as well, like never feeling too. I never felt like my weight was where it should be. When I look back at myself and in the pictures, sometimes I was way too thin. Now I'm 50 years old and my metabolism's not like it used to be. So I want to get it, back where it was. I just quit eating, because I thought, oh, that'll help me lose weight. No, that was just the opposite. So we struggle with different eating disorders. It can be like yours was like you worked out and, this and that. But you were, like you said, you were unhealthy. I did just the opposite. I didn't work out, but I didn't eat either, So my metabolism shut down and the weight just, came on.
This is without a doubt the greatest way to get your life back, between, like I said, the support and the motivation and the accountability. And I know that Bree is a fantastic coach. This is just the most positive way to make sure that, I don't think that unhealthy habits 100% will ever go away, because I think that we're all human, but this is the way to make sure that you learn about yourself and you grow and you get better and you learn how to handle these situations a lot better. And also, I wanted to tell you guys something else I forgot. There's a $15.95 monthly business fee, which is very minimal. That goes towards your 25% discounts. It goes towards your website, and that is also something that you can get waived when you start helping people. So something else to think about. It's a very small monthly fee. I mean, I don't know of any other businesses where you only need $39.95 to start like I did. But I didn't want to forget to tell you guys that, in case you were wondering.
The other thing is, once you're a coach, do you still have access to all of the stuff on the Team Body website? Like the workouts and everything?
So when you become a premium member, you get access to Beachbody On Demand, and you get billed for that quarterly. So it's like $2.99 a week. It's about 44.
Yeah, I'm right. That's what I'm doing right now.
Cool.
I signed up. When I signed up, I did that.
That's awesome.
So just keep doing that, and then to become a coach, actually, it's just that and the $15.95 a month, and that you get your website and everything.
Yeah. So if you were not to go with the challenge pack, you would just pay the sign-up fee of $39.95.
No, I think I'm going to go with the challenge pack.
Okay, cool. So it would be good.
It sounds like, okay, so the challenge pack comes with what again? I'm sorry. I'm old.
No, it's fine. I'm giving you guys a lot of information, so don't be sorry. Your challenge pack comes with a full fitness program, whichever one you decide to go with. It comes with a free 30 days of Beachbody On Demand, which again is almost every single, I say almost because the new ones aren't added on yet, almost every single Beachbody workout that you can stream to your laptop, your computer, your phone, etc. And you get your enrollment fee waived, so you don't have to pay the $39.95 sign-up fee. And you get a bonus workout. You get, obviously, your coach, who is for free. And you get your Shakeology, which by itself costs almost as much as the challenge pack. So you're saving a crap load of money.
Right. Yeah. So I think that's the way I'm going to go.
I think that's, I mean, if I had known about it and if I wasn't struggling like I was back then, I 100% would have.
Right.
That way. But I really want to let everybody know that there is no problem whatsoever with just signing up. Just because I say it's not the way that I would do it doesn't mean that it's wrong. That is exactly what I did, and I'm not doing too bad, with just that fee sign up. So don't think like, oh, I can't do this without the challenge pack. You absolutely can. It might be a little harder. It might take you a little more time, but the things that are worth the wait, you know what I mean? It's just worth it. So I want to let you guys know we have about 3 minutes left. If there are any other questions, I would love to get to them before we have to go. And if you think of anything later on, just reach out to either me or Brianna or whoever brought you here, and we'll definitely help you. So do you guys have any other questions before we get thrown off?
I actually have a quick question. This is Caitlin. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. So obviously I'm taking everything in. You know, I felt like I lost my spark, you know, how I was before, and you know, how does it work with getting back into it? Because obviously, like, I had kind of fallen off the trail before, and I'm considering getting back in. So would that still apply, like the same way you were saying before to sign up, or what?
So I know that you bought a challenge pack a long time ago, so it's too late at this point for you to get that fee waived. If that's what you're asking?
Yeah, so how would it work, like, getting started again? Or, you know, would I be starting from scratch, or just jumping back in? Or?
It depends on how you wanted to do it. If you wanted to buy the whole kit and caboodle again, you could do it. If you wanted to just sign up, you could do either one. Basically, jumping back in is the same as a new person coming in, so there's really no difference.
Okay. I was just curious.
Cool. That's a good
and also, what are some of your top favorite workout things to do at home?
Yeah.
Like Beachbody programs?
Yeah, some programs that you suggest getting.
I'm obsessed with Hammer and Chisel. It's the newest program. I'm 100% obsessed with it. And 21 Day Fix Extreme is my second pick. And I love Pio and 21 Day Fix. Those are my top choices. But it'll depend on what your actual goals are, definitely. But we are going to get kicked off, so I would really love to, you know, keep going. Maybe we can finish this particular piece of the conversation, because I don't want to, you know, be rude. But we're going to get kicked off, and I don't want anyone to get, you know, discouraged. So. Please reach out to me or Bree, and I just want to thank you again for being here. It really means a lot that you took the time out of your personal lives to be here. So thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Thank
okay?
you, Serena.
Bye.